The checkpoint is presented by GM Pharma, the first international multinational pharmaceutical company in Georgia. GM Pharma, to serve those who need it most.
In 2024, the average monthly nominal earnings of employees increased by 11.5% or 204 lari compared to 2023 and amounted to 1,970 lari according to the preliminary data from the National Statistics Office of Georgia. In 2024, the average monthly earnings equaled 1,591 lari for women, while 2,340 lari for men. In 2024, the average monthly nominal earnings for employees in the public sector were 436 lari, lower than those in the non-public sector. In 2024, the average monthly earnings of employees in the business sector increased by 197 lari and equaled 2,024 lari. By economic activity, the highest monthly earnings were observed in the information and communication sector, 4,000 lari. The increase made up 1.2% compared to the previous year, and in the professional, scientific and technical activities sector, the increase was 11.9%, amounting to 3,147 lari. In 2024, the average monthly earnings of employees in non-business and financial sector increased by 270 lari compared to the previous year and amounted to 1,866 lari. By economic activities, the highest monthly earnings were observed in the financial and insurance activities sector. Tbilisi and Taktakishvili are leading regions by amount of average earnings. Starting October 6, the State Service Development Agency of the Ministry of Justice began issuing new generation biometric passport and electronic travel documents. The updated documents featuring an enhanced design and modern security features will be available to all applicants from this date, with the cost of issuance remaining unchanged. Holders of valid passport and certificate are not required to replace them. The updated range of documents include temporary and permanent resident certificates, diplomatic and service passport, travel documents for refugees, and passports for stateless individuals. According to the agency, the new design incorporates elements of Georgian national themes and meet all international standards. Citizens will be able to obtain the documents not only through the House of Justice branches and territorial offices, but also via mobile House of Justice and the official online portal. This ensures broader accessibility for applications nationwide. Meanwhile, the agency announced that electronic ID cards will also undergo update. Their new generation version is scheduled to be introduced on November 3, 2025. The seasonal flu vaccination campaign has officially commenced across Georgia. According to the Ministry of Health, as a part of National Immunization Program, the country has acquired 200,000 doses of French-made 4-component vaccine Grippe Tetra, which is among the vaccines recommended by the World Health Organization. The vaccine is specifically designed to target the strains expected to circulate during the upcoming flu season. Vaccination is especially vital for individuals with high risk or chronic health conditions, as influenza can pose serious health threats to some people, the Ministry of Health stated. Vaccinations are available from the age of 6 months and can be administered at medical centers and polyclinics offering vaccination services. Importantly, the vaccine is provided free of charge to eligible beneficiaries. The Roads Department under the Ministry of Regional Development and Infrastructure has announced 2 tenders worth 50 million lari each, totaling 100 million lari for road reconstruction and rehabilitation projects across eastern and western Georgia. While the tender documents don't specify which particular road sections will be upgraded, they state that the selected contractors will be assigned works as needs arise in specific regions. This type of framework tender ensures that pre-qualified companies can immediately undertake projects once the ministry identifies a priority area for construction or repair. Interested companies can submit bids until October 2022. According to the tender requirements, applicants must demonstrate experience in completing similar works valued at no less than 80% of tender's contract amount, including at least one project worth 20% of total tender volume. In August 2025, the construction cost index increased by 0.02% compared to the previous month, while it increased by 4.4% compared to August 2022, according to Justat. The residential segment index increased by 0.4% compared to the previous month and increased by 8.9% compared to the same month of the previous year, according to the document. The document also reads that the non-residential segment index decreased by 1.4% compared to the previous month and increased by 4% compared to the same month of the previous year. The civil segment index increased by 0.1% compared to the previous month and increased by 0.3% compared to the same month of the previous year. In August 2025, construction cost index increased by 0.02% compared to the previous month. The change was mainly due to a 1.2% increase in transportation, fuel and electricity cost category, which contributed 0.1 percentage points to the total index change. Compared to August 2024, construction cost index increased by 4.4%. Later was largely caused by 16.1% increase in average monthly nominal wages of employees in the construction sector and by the 5.3% increase in the cost category of machinery, which contributed 3.87 and 0.34 percentage points to the total index change respectively. Along with this, construction cost index posted a 25% increase compared to February 2022. A meeting was held with local residents to discuss land acquisition and resettlement procedures for the construction of a 17-kilometer access road and railway leading to Anaklia deep sea port, according to Zugdidi Municipality City Hall. The discussion was part of the land acquisition and resettlement plan being developed by Roads Department of Georgia, which is overseeing the project. Residents living in the affected area were briefed on property valuation and compensation processes. The meeting was attended by Samigrelo Zemosvaneti State Representative David Verava. The Roads Department has already prepared a detailed project design for the new road and railway station. According to 2026 state budget draft, 45 million lari will be allocated for the construction of the road, with an additional 125 million lari planned for 2027. The National Forest Agency reported that 455 cases of illegal logging and timber transportation were detected across Georgia from January to September 2025. In September alone, authorities uncovered 27 cases, seizing up to 116 cubic meters of illegally harvested timber of various species. Confiscated timber is being stored in the agency's designated business yards. By the regions, the following cases were detected: 2 cases in Imereti, 8 cases in Samtskhe-Javakheti, 8 cases in Guria, 12 cases in Kwemokartli, 5 cases in Kakheti, and 2 cases in Shidakartli. From January through September, the total volume of timber stored in the business years reached 1,209 cubic meters. Additionally, the agency detected 54 cases of arbitrary seized state forest fund lands nationwide during the same period, according to the agency.
The Checkpoint is presented by GM Pharma, the first international multinational pharmaceutical company in Georgia. GM Pharma, to serve those who need it most.